All right, welcome back to another video. We are about 1 week out from the Go One More Ultra. This video is going to be a day in the life here in St. Pete while I'm on call as an airline pilot. So if you're new here, I fly an Airbus out of the Tampa airport and I do the on-call schedule. So on the typical schedule for me, I'm on call 18 days of the month and off 12 days of the month, and I choose the D reserve. So we're on call from 5 p.m. to midnight. So, woke up fairly late. As you can tell, the sun is fairly high. It's like 9:30 in the morning. And yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done. We're gonna go for a little jog and then hang out here, probably do a lift later. I'll show you everything I eat today as well, and just kind of share the journey of a taper week going into possibly my longest run ever. I have done a 100-mile race before, the Leadville 100. I have a video on that if you want to check it out. But this is the Go One More BPN last man standing race, and we're going up to Austin, Texas to do that here in just about a week. So yeah, starting off the day with some coffee, a little bit of sunshine, and then I'll show you also what's new. I just got some new gym equipment on the balcony. I also just got this couch, so it's nice to be able to sit out here and have some coffee. I've been just sitting on my gym box step up situation over here. So this thing actually lounges out, I'll show you guys here in a bit, into like a full lounging kind of bed. So once the sun is nice and high, you can just come out here and get some sun and lay out, which is cool. And yeah, I got a cable stack. So, and I got a new coffee machine as well. I got I'm redecorating the apartment, kind of making it new again for me. But yeah, join along for the day. Should be good, and who knows, maybe at 5 o'clock or from 5 to 12, I'll get a call and we'll go fly somewhere. But if not, we get to stay at home and we still get paid. So best job in the world. All right, this is the new couch, obviously from Costco. So I'll show you guys. I think I'm just gonna get rid of these. These are just gonna get like nasty out in the rain. I don't really plan on covering it. This stuff usually dries pretty fast, but yeah, check this out. I'm actually gonna see, can I do it without? Maybe. Oh, wow, ow, ow. Ow. All right, maybe not the smartest move, but anyway, as you can see, if you wanted, it opens up into like a full-on lounger if you just wanted to lay out, get some sun, or just kick your feet up. So pretty sweet, definitely a fan. If you want to check it out, I will put the link, or you can just check out on Costco for this thing. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, I just want a spot to really drink my coffee, and then when the sun comes out, a spot to kind of lay out, lounge out, rather than having to go down to the pool if I want to just pop out here and not have to like lay out on the turf. Overall, stoked. And then I will show you the new gym equipment right here. We got the new cable stack. So we got it from Center. I'll put the link in the description as well. Oh, no way. Oh, my stickers are already freaking falling off. What the heck, dude? Oh, no. I'm gonna have to get like some super glue so these things don't come off. I'm gonna definitely need some super glue, or that's gonna happen way too often. But anyway, really cool. It's like the one thing I've been missing that I would have to go down to. There's like a gym here, down there, that I would just, if it had any cables, stuff like that, I would just go down there. I still might go down there for like some leg extensions and whatnot, but most workouts can be done here. So now we have that, the squat rack, the ski erg, the box, the assault bike, punching bag, assault rower, and the assault runner pro, and the sled with a bunch of plates, and obviously the new couch along with the plunge. And I also put a new shoe rack here, big storage rack. I didn't really like that other one that I had there. And then my little mini fridge over here. So it's pretty much complete. I do think, let me know what you think, but I do think I'm gonna put the squat rack back over there. I don't really know why I thought it would be a good idea to switch it. I was thinking for videos, like the squat rack kind of lined up with these trees was a sick view. I don't know, I just think like the squat rack is kind of like the main feature of the gym, I would say, the barbell. So I think that should go back on that main wall, and then this should go over here. But let me know your thoughts. But yeah, and then I don't know if I probably did show you guys, but I got 100-pound dumbbells, the 80-pound adjustable dumbbells, some kettlebells, the medicine ball. I might do a couple more mirrors as well. So this one I just kind of move around, but maybe I'll do, one there, one behind the squat rack as well over here. And that should be it. Maybe 2 mirrors will be perfect. And sometimes I just use this as a mirror as well. Anyway, pretty sweet. I'm very, very happy. It's really a terrace, so like this is very, very thick concrete, and it's not like a weight restricted thing. And a lot of people are like, dude, what are you gonna do about the rain? Yada, yada, yada. It rusts a little bit. You can see there's some rust there, whatever. You know, there's rust on the chain. It is what it is. Like, it is gonna rust a little bit. We're in Florida. It's salty. It rains all the time. What are you gonna do? It's either you build it out and you use it and it rusts, or you're scared of the rust and you just don't have the gym. I choose letting it rust. I choose having a home gym of my dreams and dealing with a little bit of rust. So everybody asking about the rain, yes, it rains, yes, it rusts, and it's still holding up pretty dang good. And I do plan on having like somebody come out maybe once a year or once every 6 months and doing some maintenance on all the gym equipment, you know, oiling it up and whatever. But yeah, pretty freaking stoked. What do you guys think? Also, we did make coffee this morning, you saw it, but this is a new, well, I guess both of these are new. We got the Mocha Master Cup 1, which I've been really, really liking. Pretty sweet little coffee machine. It only makes 1 cup at a time, but it's pretty sweet. And I just got this on Amazon, this little GE toaster. Pretty sweet. My buddy Dan, that's his cookbook. If you want to check that out, you like a legend. And that is pretty much it. That's new. No, this mirror is new. We got this big old mirror in the living room, which is sweet. And then we got this little blanket basket and this tree. And then the new things that I still want to do is another, like a different big piece of art here, a little bit bigger than that. This is a new piece of art, which I still might shift this somewhere else, but it is pretty sweet. Little Porsche Christmas tree. New art there. New art there, and yeah, a bunch of new art in the master. Oh yeah, also kind of cleaned this out. I got a new bike rack, and then into the guest room, kind of reorganized this. Got some new blankets, some new pillows, a new mirror, and that's an old piece of art. Put this little tree in here. That's it. So now guests can have a nice guest room to hang out at, because before it was kind of used as like a storage spot, but now it's a decent spot for people to be. Anyway, that's what's new. We're gonna have some breakfast, the classic, and then we're gonna go for a run. I'm actually trying to start to do runs, these easy runs with food in my system, just getting the body ready to run with food in my system. I usually just run fasted-ish, so I would just have like some electrolytes, some carbs, and then go for my runs. But in the last man standing, it's gonna be a constant eat fest. So I usually am, like lately I've been having my breakfast and then running after, just you know, whatever, getting used to having some stuff in your stomach and making sure you can feel at least decent while running fairly full. All right, so the standard breakfast right now. I've actually been switching my carbs around a little bit to cereal, just because I've been kind of craving cereal. But same other than that. So we do Oikos Greek yogurt along with 5 eggs, and we're doing a bowl of cereal, Frosted Flakes, and that's the breakfast. So a bunch of protein, but also a good amount of carbs to fuel our workouts for the day. And honestly, you're gonna tell by the end of this video, and like most of my videos that I do, you know, day in the life of what I eat, I really just do 2 big meals. So a big breakfast, and then I'll do my protein shake after the lift, and maybe a little bit of snacks here and there, a protein bar or whatever, peanut butter pretzels or something like that. And I'll just do a really big dinner. And that's just like how I feel best. So a lot of people, you know, think, oh, is it best to have a lot of meals throughout the day, or just, you know, 1 big meal, 2 big meals, 3 meals, whatever makes you feel the best. The biggest thing is hitting your goals in terms of calories and protein, whatever your goal is, being a deficit, being a surplus, hitting about 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight. And other than that, it's just eat the way and time you're eating for you to feel at your best. So for me, typically, like I said, if I'm actually like training, especially like doing like hard runs, I wouldn't do this and eat right off the bat in the morning. I would go run and then come back, and I'd have kind of like a later, bigger breakfast, and then that would obviously shorten the gap a little bit between then and dinner. But that's just how I feel the best. I know guys that eat 6 times a day and they perform really, really well. But over time, I've just learned that this is what I like best. So this is my typical breakfast, and yeah, you'll see. We'll just hit a protein shake a little bit later, and then fat dinner, which you guys probably already know what's coming, but I won't tell you until we do it. But yeah, let's dig in. And that's it. Bowl of cereal, a little bit of yogurt and peanut butter, 5 eggs with some ketchup. Breakfast champions. Also, one last thing for breakfast, doing a little bit of kettle of fire chicken bone broth. Just heat it up. It's just like a nice little tea. So extra protein, some electrolytes in here. It's good for, it's got collagen, so hair, skin, nails. I don't know about nails, but definitely skin and hair. and it's good for digestion. There really are a bunch of benefits. I usually always cook my rice in it to get a little bit of extra protein, but you can also just kind of heat it up. It's pretty good and has a bunch of benefits, so I've been trying to do it whenever I can remember. And it sounds not that appetizing, but it's just like, I don't know, like a soup broth. So it actually tastes pretty good, and yeah, not a bad thing to start the day. So I'm gonna have this, hang out for a little bit, and then we're gonna go hit a run. Nice and easy, probably like 5 miles or something. I'm not even really keeping tabs on it, but it's Saturday. Maybe we'll do 6, and then yeah, it's the 4th right now. So we got about 6 days left, 1 week out from, who knows, hopefully running over 100 miles. Makes me nervous. Makes me nervous, honestly, just thinking about it. All right, we're out here. Linked up with Dylan. He's trying to do a Boston qualifier here in December. So I was supposed to be running 10-minute miles, but here we are at 7:30s.
Such a Saturday, John.
It is what it is. He's doing 13. I'm doing 6. It's toasty out here in the middle of the day. 13 would crush me right now at this pace, I'm not gonna lie. But he's getting after it.
We're out here, baby.
If you guys do see me out on a run, say what's up. We'll get some miles in. It's always nice. It makes the runs a little bit easier. Check this out. Ew. Gorgeous. All right, run done. We did 6 miles, 8:24 average pace, 146 average heart rate. Cooked a little bit for those first few miles that I went nice and easy at the end. But yeah, holy crap. Dude, it's like insane amount of bugs are coming, like landing on this couch and then just ultimately dying. Look at this. No, they get stuck or they just like burn up because it's so freaking hot. What the heck? That is so weird. Where the heck are they coming from? Anyway, run done. Just gonna chill out, hydrate, hang out, and then we'll hit a little bit of lift later. Probably hit a push day, maybe chest and back. And then I need somebody to help me move this stuff. I definitely want to move this back over there and this over here. I just feel like it'll look way better. This is just the biggest, and I feel like that would fit perfectly right here. Let me know in the comments. Also, I need to I'm gonna order another mirror as well. But that's it. That's it with the run. All right, for the last couple hours, just been getting some work done, sending off some invoices, and now I have to do a bunch of videos. A couple for Numa, the nasal tape company that I work for / am owner of. If you didn't know, those strips that I'm always wearing like this morning, that is Numa. It basically just opens up your nose, allows you to breathe better. Mostly you use it for like either sleeping or endurance activities. I usually just use it for running, but a lot of people use them for sleeping as well. I have a really bad deviated septum, so it helps me a lot to just like breathe better during my runs. So I'm gonna do a bunch of videos of that, and then also a bunch of videos for my coaching platform, bunch of informational videos when people sign up, and just getting them all organized and ready for people in the order that I want them to see those videos. So if you didn't know, I do coaching. The link is down below. I usually work with people for at least 4 months, and we can work on anything from muscle gain, fat loss, running races. Yeah, we're building a pretty cool community on there. So I was a big group chat now that we got going, and yeah, it's cool. So if you did want to work with me, check the link down below. But yeah, this is what I do. So I'm on call here in a little bit. I don't even have my watch on, but it's charging. I went to go look at the time. Yeah, this is what I do. I train, I get work done until, you know, they possibly have to call me. So I'm gonna do like, I don't even know how many videos, probably at least 10 videos. I'm having some G1M, because then I'm gonna lift after, so a little bit more electrolytes and carbs. I had some chocolate milk, which I don't think I showed you guys, and then that'll probably be it. And then we'll lift, and then we'll have a nice big dinner. But yeah, I'm not just chilling, sitting on the couch throughout the day, and I do other things outside of just working out. And social media and working with brands does take time and effort, and the coaching business takes a lot of my effort, at least a couple hours a day. And yeah, stay super busy, busier than ever. I feel like, but busy is good. Keeps me moving in the right direction, and keeps me feeling like I have purpose in the world. So I always thought like, oh, the happiest people are people who can just retire and, you know, sail off into the sunset. No, that's when I feel the most lost, is when I have nothing to do. So I do like, obviously, vacationing and stepping away every once in a while, but when you truly like what you do, feel like you have purpose and you're helping other people, that's where true joy comes from. So for me, that's flying, that's being a fitness coach, that's content, that's sharing my life and motivating people, working with brands that I really love. So anyway, I don't even know how we got here,
But just going on a rant, just wanted to tell you guys that that is what we're doing right now for the next probably hour or two.
All right, first lift of the chest and back day, bench press, flat barbell. So we're doing a set of 12, and then we have 3 sets of 8. Yeah, I'm gonna look at my notes, see what I did for 3 sets of 8 last time, and then try to make sure I'm hitting that. I'll probably hit that for the first set, see how it feels, and then go up from there. We'll see, we'll just start with this. I like to do a few feel sets, and then ease myself into the weight that I'm gonna be doing for my working sets. All right, moving into the second working set of sets of 8. So we're doing 225. I've still been kind of easing myself back into some heavier lifting. So I guess the last time, what I had written down was 205 for sets of 8, but the previous lift was like sets of 3, and we went up to, I think 250 or something. Then we did some sets of 1 actually with 285. So this feels pretty good, but it still is a bit challenging at 8. So we got 2 more sets at 225 here. I think that was 8, lost count. All right, we hit all 3 on bench press. 225, so I wrote next to it, it was medium, like a medium hard. So next time I'll probably try to go 230. If it's easy, I'll definitely go up. If it's medium, I'll probably go up. If it's hard, I'll probably stay the same. So here, last time we did this for our 3 sets of 8, and it was medium. So I'm gonna start at 155 for the rows, see how it feels, and maybe go up on the next 2, and then I'll change the weight in my notes. But yeah, it was medium. So this is probably gonna be decently hard for 3 sets of 8. We did bench press, second lift, we'll go chest back, chest back, chest back. I usually do like 6 movements. So 3 back and then 3 chest. Solid. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go to, I'll probably just go 2.5s. That is what's nice about having some 2.5s. If it's right on that edge, right on that medium, throw in an extra 5. So we're just going up to 160 on the rows. That felt very controlled and smooth, but I don't wanna push it too much. I still wanna have really solid form on these next 2 sets. And yeah, I think 160 is a solid spot for me right now. I'm already out of breath. I have to get better at breathing when I lift. I hold my breath a lot, which also hurts me in like grappling, because I'm so used to like lifting and holding my breath. I get gassed. But anyway, 160, next 2 sets. All right, next lift, incline dumbbell press. So I have 80s and then I have 100. I actually have 85 on my notes. So there's 3 sets of 8 and then 1 set to failure. So I'm just gonna do 3 sets of 10 with 80 and then see how many I can get on the failure set. I don't really want to jump to the 100s. I have feeling something after the barbell press in my left shoulder. Very, very subtle, but I just don't think it would be smart to push for the 100s if I did 85s last time. You can always progressive overload with just more reps as well. So we'll just do the 80s for more. All right. On to second back exercise. We're doing a tripod dumbbell row, single arm, 3 sets of 8, 1 set of failure. All right, now we got 4 rounds of 12 on cable flies, 12 on pull-ups. I just did my first round. We'll actually go up and wait here. Game changer having this thing for flies, for an extra set of pull-ups, tricep extensions, rows, so many new exercises that I can do now. Two down, 2 to go. All right, finished with the lift. And then at the end, we always hit a little ab circuit. 1 upper, 1 lower. The lower, if you follow the channel, you know it's gonna be a hang leg raise. And finally, we could do my second favorite. My favorite for the upper is a cable crunch. So we'll go 10 here. It's kind of light, honestly, even the full stack. It's only 150. So we'll probably do like 12 to 15, but pretty sweet having this thing for the cable crunches. You could go either toes to bar or you can go knees to chest, but the main thing is allowing your lower abs or your abs to stretch and release at the bottom, and then either knees to chest, bring your ass up and face it towards the camera or whatever's in front of you, or same movement, just bring your feet to the bar. Controlling it the whole time, no swinging. And then right into the upper of a crunch. We can go a little bit higher here. Using the rope attachment, you bring it down to your ears or right on your neck or your collarbone. Crunch it down. Allow your upper abs to stretch up and then squeeze it down. Using your core. 4 rounds. Woo.
All right, lift on. Protein shake time. I do whole milk. I've been loving the new, this is almost done already, fudge chocolate, the new protein whey isolate. If you don't know the difference between whey protein or the whey protein from BPN and the whey protein isolate, it's basically just a protein that has less carbs, less fat, less calories, and most importantly, less lactose. So for people who do deal with a little bit of lactose intolerance, you get a bit gassy. I personally do. It's not that bad. So I still do take the regular protein all the time. But if you do deal with that a little bit and you haven't checked this out and you've been going away from this to go for vegan for less lactose, try out the isolate. And if you just want to save a little bit of calories and a little bit of carbs and a little bit of fats, it's just like a little bit cleaner and it mixes really, really well. Like, I'll show you how liquidy it is. A few ice cubes to give it a little bit of chill and texture, some more milk on top, and like it blends in no time and no chunks, no nothing, super easy. And that is it. But you can see like how just blended that is, like just how it drips out. And the flavor is just freaking money. It's money. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Code JOEM gets you a discount. Anything from BPN, creatine, pre-workout, flight, whatever. G1M, gels, Go bars, anything. Code JOEM will get you a little bit of a discount. But we're gonna digest this protein shake, probably hit the sauna for a little bit, and then we'll come up here and have some dinner. I have a bunch of editing I need to do tonight, so we'll do that. Do some laundry, have ourselves a crazy Saturday night. Absolutely cooking. We're here 26 minutes. We have 4 minutes left. Got a real good sweat going right now. Got a little puddle of water here. It's only showing like 150, but I would say it's at least like 170 here. But this is the best way to end the day. This definitely helps with your sleep. It's just nice to digest the protein shake. Like I love to lift, get the protein shake in, then hit the sauna, digest it, and then go up there, chill, get a little bit of work done, and then into dinner, and then time for bed. I love this. I would love to get a balcony up on the gym, just so I can go back and forth from the plunge. But I just don't have the correct power. I don't think I should be drilling holes in walls. You need 240 amps or 240 volts. I don't know, but I only got 110 out there. So I could do like a crappy infrared, but I just want to get this hot. I don't know. Decisions. Especially when this is right downstairs. But it would be nice just to have my own. Either way, very blessed. Able to use a sauna this conveniently. Just walk down the stairs and hop on in and then go right back up. We're gonna finish these next 3 minutes, hit dinner. All right, dinner. We have some bone broth rice, some chicken, sweet potato, broccoli. This is actually from Naked Farmer, but then I made the rice and they had some rice as well, so I doubled down on the rice. But Naked Farmer is such a good spot. They were open a long time ago. They're right downtown St. Pete, like on Central, and it's just really, really good, like bowls, like high quality chicken, good veggie options. They have insane, their mac and cheese is like insane if you're ever downtown St. Pete. 2 different chicken options. They got steak, they have the sweet potatoes are really good, the roasted carrots, the broccoli. You really can't go wrong, honestly. But that's dinner. It is 9:55, no call yet. Really hoping there's no call for the next 2 hours. I'm actually watching this show called Updating. If you haven't seen it, it is hilarious. I don't know. It's just funny watching people like interact and date in this kind of environment. I've just been kind of binging it while I do some editing. But yeah, gonna have dinner, edit, and then just call it a night. So solid day, on call, no call, gotta run in, gotta lift in, did some work, still have some more work to do, hit the sauna. Yeah, solid day. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys wanna be airline pilots, check out Melbourne Flight Training, the school that I went to. Check out my ebook called Becoming an Airline Pilot for all the information that you may want if you want to become an airline pilot. And BPN code JOEM, and any of the links down below really help out. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, the next video will probably be, actually maybe I'll do a YouTube video. I got Nick Walker coming in tomorrow, so hang out with him, maybe do like a day in the life with him here in St. Pete, and then the one after that will be the last man standing. So going on over to Austin and running as many miles as I possibly can. But yeah, for now, peace. See you guys on the next one.